going on? I nearly forgot that it was Theros release weekend on MTGO, and because I sort of missed the second day down in Dundee because I was really tired, I thought, why not throw myself into sealed queue for a change. So at the physical pre-release, I ran the Path of Wisdom, which is your blue color, and it worked out okay. I sort of wanted to pick the color that nobody else was playing, and blue. Well, I think that was actually really black, but blue worked out alright. I ran blue-red, sort of DPSing, and I got some decent cards for the deck. Thassa in particular kicked some major ass. Boy, I hope I crack another one of those. And I got some good things in my double prize boosters. I got another god. Oh, there we go. Got the green god, it was kind of cool. And one of these things, which I really want four of, to make a really dumb deck with. But today I'm going to be playing black, because I really want to play with a demon as well, and not a lot of people were playing black at the pre-release. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's take a look and see what I opened here. I haven't actually looked at any of it yet. So let's go straight for the, oh my freaking god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Triple mythics. Oh. Oh, and there's the demon. Next is made. That's not so great, but and a temple. Oh. Holy crap. What do I do? What do I do with this? Sell them for tickets, that's what I do with this. Holy shit. Alright. Alright, one last deck breakdown before we go. Alright, so we got a couple of okay one-drops that are good later on in the game as well. Draw two cards there. Yeah, Tappy Guy, Fog, Spider Thing, Weird Untapper, two Vigilante Guys, and Human Knight Thing. So good spells all around, I think. Polokos, 5/5 for 4. Do thing, give me some life. 1/4, make some more mana. And the Elspeth up at the top. Yeah, so I think it's kind of okay. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully not terribly. It'd be nice to win some boosters. So join me after all my defeats. So that's game 1 over. I just lost 2-1. I kind of did okay, kind of didn't. First game, he played out a bunch of big stuff, including like the red pre-release card, which I've seen go monstrous on me before, and that just wrecks me entirely. But I drew into Elspeth and played it, and used its clear the border ability, and he table flipped, which was really awesome. I enjoyed that. The second game I got incredibly mana flooded. I played like 10 lands and 5 spells over the course of the entire game. But my deck pretty much folded. I did fuck up with the Griffins. I got both of them to play, and I blocked wrong, and yeah, I could have done better there. And in this last game, I ran out my hand and didn't really do too great, because he had still just card advantage throughout the entire game. And you can see here, you had this Ordeal of Thassa and Ordeal of Perforos on this Spear Point Oread that you played out very early, and just stacked those enchantments on it and just kept on swinging, and I couldn't deal with the first strike in any way. I did manage to get rid of it eventually with Time to Feed, because he had ignored my Sedge Scorpion for the entire game, and thankfully the Death Touch took that out. But I didn't draw into anything useful after that. Elspeth again would have been nice in this game, but that didn't happen. So let's see if I do any better in game 2. Alright, I gotta be quick about this. I won that last game 2-0. Oh my god, it took forever. The guy's counter at the end of the game was like 10 minutes less than mine. Jeez. The first game I won big time because I got Polukranos up to a 10-10 Vigilant, and it was just chomping something every turn. The monstrous thing on that thing is really good. But you can only really hit about one, maybe two creatures with it. But still really good and limited. In this game, same sort of thing happened. I just played lots of creatures, and dude was having mana problems at the start, so that kind of fucked him a bit. Not much else to say, really. He had a hard time just dealing with this thing. That thing with enchantments like that on it. And also that on it. And also, in the last game, that on it as well. So, overall, good match, I thought. Really tense stuff. So, hopefully, this trend will continue. No, that was really bad. The first game went on for about 35 minutes, and we just filled the table with crap. And I maybe could have won if I just pushed it a little bit harder, but oh, what did you have? You had the big ass mythic dragon, and that went monstrous. And at some point, I played Elspeth and used her destroy all power 4 creatures, and so I lost game 1. Game 2, I won very quickly because I powered out an Elspeth on turn 5 thanks to a bit of mana acceleration, and he just couldn't deal with 3 dudes a turn and something else. So he actually conceded really quickly. This last game, I mulliganed down to 5 cards with 1 land, but I had kind of okay stuff in my hand. It was a bit of a gamble, but that was kind of painful, especially after that first 2 matches. But we'll see. One more round to go. Hopefully I can get 1 booster pack out of this. And that's my 3rd loss of the day. I don't really remember game 1 happening. I think I just got really bad cards. I remember mulliganing. I remember not getting enough land. Second game I did actually win, and he played a ton of good cards on his side, and I played good cards on my side as well. Mainly it was just the 2/2 heroic griffin guy that gets bigger, and I put a bunch of enchantments on him and lifelink of one of these old Eidolons. Worked out alright. You played the Prophet of Krufix, the green-blue weird thing that untaps all your stuff, and that was really good. However, you did unfortunately use that power to empty his hand very quickly, and I was able to just 2-for-1 a bunch of things. That was a good win, I think, on my side. And in the last fight, I don't really know. I can show you here. I tried playing the Scorpion really early, and he followed up with one of these things, and I couldn't really play any other creatures for a while. Actually, in hindsight, I should have kept that first opening hand, because I had enough for the exile target enchantment or artifact spell. And that would have got rid of this thing like that, and I would have won. But yeah, look at it. Look at it. It's just ridiculous. And he used 2 lots of removal to get rid of 2 creatures that I would have used to double block this thing and use the Scorpion's Death Touch to take out. Maybe the game would have got better for them. I don't know. But it's over now. First interesting observation. All my opponents played tricolor decks, and it worked out really well for them. I guess they just had more access to their better stuff, and there's a lot of this business going on. The ordeals are just amazing, and all the losses I had, I think the dudes played at least one of these. In super duper hindsight, I probably should have splashed into blue. So that way I could have had Ordeal of Thassa, I could have used this dumb pig spell thing, try and Fortune Teller, and all a couple of mnemonic walls if I really wanted to side them in, but mainly for this, which I didn't notice at first. 3 Voyages End's really good. Like, really good. Like, really good. That would have set me up for removal for the entire deck, pretty much. Especially in this format where there's so much enchantments flying about, you can 2-for-1 almost, or really like 1 for 1.5 out of a Voyage's End, because they'll get to replay the thing, but you're stalling them out anyway. And I even had mana fixing that I didn't really notice either. I was blinded by the time limit and the rares, unfortunately. But that's the way the cookie has crumbled, I'm afraid. Regardless, I did end up with some really, really good rares that I'll maybe hold on to for a while, or maybe just sell for tickets so I can get more cards for modern decks. But we'll see. I had kind of had fun. It was a 4-hour stretch of me listening to music and playing cards on the internet. I don't have Hearthstone yet, which is why I'm doing this. Thanks, Blizzard. But join me next time. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. You can check out the Magic the Gathering playlist for some deck techs that I've done, and also my previous drafts and all that business. I'll see you next time.